taking my shine away. Right now me standing tall, no falling hand, no doll. 'Cause we're here, and the seas breaking from the north. Oh, oh, breaking from the north. Oh, oh, breaking from the north. Oh, oh, breaking from the north. Oh,
you need to plan very well how your day will look like at the end of, every other day is how your morning is.
The single act of the government insisting on the treasury single account has saved the country more than £1 trillion. And we believe that if we can tame corruption, even if oil is selling for $10 a barrel, we'll still be able to run the country very well.
It simply means I'm encouraging him to be strong enough, firm. He doesn't need to look back. He should pursue this matter to a logical conclusion, and he'll enter into our history book as one of the best things that could have happened to this nation as a country.
EFCC should make its anti-corruption war total. Whether PDP, APC, it doesn't matter. The most important thing is that let it be total. Let Nigerians see that it is transparent in its dealings.
I'm holding my head is up, the lights keep flashing on. I know it's my spot today, me taking my shine away. Right now me standing tall, no falling hand, no doll. 'Cause we're here, and the seas breaking from the north. Oh, oh, breaking from the north. Oh, oh, breaking from the north. Oh, oh, breaking from the north. Oh,
Check this.
There's been a lot of toasting. Lots of guys have been up to her, but she told them she was waiting for the one that the God was sent to fulfill a kind of craving, a special kind of loving, one with lot of understanding. Come rain, come shining. People started to say that she wanted more than a Mr. Right. All that she wanted was a man that sees the light. They say she's a fool for being uptight, when all that she wants is good love, love be fight. Special kind of girl, hard to come by. I want to make my wife, you're the one. Say no more, don't bother about what the people say. As I say, every time that I look into your eyes, I see fire in there. Fire. I need you looking. See these eyes. is a crime. I'm willing to be haunted. Got a lot of respect for you, cause your God is so rare, so rare. It's kinda hard to imagine, but I know you're out there. You're out there. And if love is a crime, then I want to be wanted. If love is a crime, I'm willing to be haunted. She said to me, do you wanna be the last man standing? She said to me, do you wanna be the one that them complimenting? Oh yeah, girl, I wanna be your beginning and your ending. Oh, I wanna be the only one that you be sending. I can't believe she's still a virgin. Lots of guys have been up to her, but there was no compromising. She be strong. Strong, she be keeping herself until the day of her wedding. Under the right ceiling, with the right person, a person deserving of a special kind of loving. Every time that I look into your eyes, I see fire in there, fire. And if you look into my eyes, you see desire in there, desire.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, one man, oh yeah, one man, oh yeah, one man, oh yeah, no one. Hello, how you doing, my angel, my one and only, the only one that I'm missing. Where they bring me joy and blessings, you know that I love you, and I can't wait to say I do. But before we walk down the aisle, I just wanna let you know that you're the finest. May you be the finest queen I've seen. You're the brightest. The way you the shine, you the bling like me. You're the highest. When it comes to acting, you're the lead. My princess, my only one lover. And I just wanna let you know that no one be like you. See, I don't go different places, I've seen many faces.
of my life. It's the day I've been looking forward to, and the Lord has brought it to pass. To God be the glory.
And today's a very happy day for everyone here. The whole family, Awe family and Adesoya family, and we're just all happy. Abiola and Abiodun met in law school. They didn't like each other at first, but they ended up liking each other. No, they ended up loving each other. And we're here today to celebrate their love life.
I feel happy. I feel cool. I'm very excited. I'm happy. Pleased to be here. I mean, Abiodun and Abiola are my very good friends. I mean, I'm so happy we're eventually doing this. It's been a long time coming, so to speak, about 4 or 5 years now, but I'm really excited. I'm happy for two of them.
First of all, like I said, he's a wonderful guy. Abe and I actually share the same birthday. We're born on the 17th of December. And to sum him up in 3 words, I would say kind, great, and very hardworking.
This is one step in the right direction, but I have to say today you have made me the happiest man in the world, and I hope to have many more years to infinity with you.
Left hand, and then please put your left hand on any part of your wife that pleases you. This is the spirits. I know that 9 months from now it is twins, one boy, one girl. Because you are a sharpshooter. This is one of the happiest days of our life, ladies and gentlemen. You can see smiles all over our face. Smiles all over our face.
Ecstatic, excited, and out of this world. She's the love of my heart. She's the only woman who has managed to satisfy me, both physically and emotionally. That makes her special.
Very happy and overjoyed. I'm very thankful to God for today. He's very kind. He has a big heart, and he's the love of my life. That's why he's listening. A blissful marriage, and I pray that God grants them all their heart desires, and I love you guys.
I just want to pray for them. And my prayer is that the Lord will endow them with all that is needed as husband and as wife to make a huge success of this union.
I wish them all the best. God's blessings, many more years in prosperity, in peace, and a happy home.
I wish them happy married life. I wish them well.
No one be like you, so they cannot replace you, cause you are a blessing. No one be like you. You're driving me crazy cause you are my baby. No one be like you. No one like you. One like you. No one like you. One like you. No one. About a year ago, before I met you, yeah, there was no possibility for me to be rescued. But thank God I found you, girl. I cannot do without you. Now since I go different places, I've seen many faces that cannot replace you. With you I gain many blessings. Girl, you want my life, you're the finest. Yeah, now you be the finest thing I've seen. You're the brightest. The way you the shine, you the bling like me. You're the highest. When it comes to rating, you're the lead. My princess, my only one.
I'm holding my head is up. This lights keep flashing on. I know it's my spot today. Me taking my shine away. Right now me standing tall. No falling hand, no doll. Cause we're here. And the seas breaking from the north. Oh, oh, breaking from the north. Oh, oh, breaking from the north. Oh, oh, breaking from the north.
Welcome to this special program. We're very happy to be here live in the biggest city in West Africa, Ibadan precisely, southwest Nigeria, to have the honor of having one of the brightest hands and a commissioner for information in Ekiti State. Ekiti State has been in news for a couple of weeks now. We've had so much from everyone, but we want to hear from the horse's mouth. The commissioner for information, Ekiti State, is right here with us. He is Mr. Ladipo Awe. He's going to be telling us what is really happening in Ekiti State. We want to get the real facts as it unfolds. Don't worry, we'll be right back.
I'm holding my head is up. This lights keep flashing on. I know it's my spot today. Me taking my shine away. Right now me standing tall. No falling hand, no doll. Cause we're here. And the seas breaking from the north. Oh, oh, breaking from the north. Oh, oh, breaking from the north. Oh, oh, breaking from the north.
It's good to have you on set today, sir. Thank you very much for giving us this great honor.
The honor is mine. It's nice to meet with you here.
We do appreciate you.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, Ekiti State has been in the news in Nigeria, both in international and local news.
Yeah.
What is really happening in your state as we speak?
What is happening in my state is an orchestrated propaganda against the person of the governor of Ekiti State, because we should be in the news for winning the Transparency Implementation Award for budget implementation in Nigeria. We should be in the news for building a cancer center and a women rehabilitation center, women development center, in the name of our the deputy governor of our predecessor of Fayemi, who died in office, Aduniola Yinka. I've brought the pictures you can see. We should be in the news for the management style of economy, where we bring all the allocations to table, and we invite the labor leaders, we invite all the interest groups to come and share, because it's Commonwealth. We should be in the news for prompt payment of teachers' salaries. We should be in the news for the management, the austere management of the resources of the state, and we are still able to do roads. We are still able to do ecological projects in Ikere. I want to be mentioning the locations now. The ecological problems in Ikere and Ado. We should be in the news for completing the amphitheater, which was of Ewi in Ewi's palace, our most revered father.
We should be in the news for, running the state with 14 ministries as against 23 ministries that we inherited from our predecessor. We should be in the news for putting 500 million naira into the informal sector to energize that sector. We should be in the news for pulling down a 1,000-year-old King's Market, and we are going to sign the contracts with the contractor that's going to put another one there. We are putting a whole industry in that place. We should be in the news for constructing our daily road, which is about the same equidistance, with 488 million as against 1.something billion that was used to construct St. John to Atikonkon Road, about the same equidistance. We should be in the news for paying the salary arrears that were owed the workers. We should be in the news for winning elections in an unprecedented manner in this country. We should be in the news for reducing governance to simple, approachable governance. We should be in the news for all the good things we are doing. We should not be in the news for negative reasons.
Okay, we've got so much. These are staggering allegations, and of course, a lot of people, most especially Ekiti indigenous in the town. What manner of man is Mr. Tokwaluko, who is making his allegation? He was formerly of the PDP, and he's still saying he's still...
Mr. Tokwaluko is no different.
An official of the PDP.
He is no different from the prototype Nigeria, stereotype Nigeria politician. He's in politics. He was a lecturer in the university at the state level. He's a young man. He's in his sub-50s, late 40s, early 50s. And then he actually said he worked for Mr. Governor. And Mr. Governor, he demanded that he be made chief of staff. And Mr. Governor, of course, tactfully, whatever.
Did he actually work for the governor during the election?
Everybody in the Ekiti State worked for the governor, including those who are in opposition, because they kept us on our toes. But I can tell you, because I was with Mr. Governor in PDP, I was with Mr. Governor in Labour Party, I was with Mr. Governor back in PDP. So I knew when everybody came in, everybody played a role at some stage in the emergence of the governor as governor of Ekiti State. But one thing that he has always told us was that if he has a chance to be governor again, he was not going to satisfy the ego of friends, of associates. He was going to do what is best, and that he was going to allow God to lead him in all his appointments. And that is why we have some appointments that defy, rational political logic. Like people, members of House of Assembly who sat down to do the illegal impeachment as declared by the Supreme Court, are now members of his government. I can mention 1, 2, 3, 4 of them who have been appointed into government. And even in regular appointments, which I would not want to say because it borders on, constitutional issues, people who would have been deemed to be his political force are in government. And the young man that came to speak with TKO Aluko on that program, you saw TKO telling him that, were you there at that time? That shows you that even people who are not in his faction are now core members of his cabinet. What is paramount in the mind of the governor is what is going to benefit the people of Ekiti State the most. But even when he's getting annoyed and the position of the secretary of a party in a state level is a very big position. Maybe not highly remunerative, but it's a position he even aspired to. That will show you how powerful that position is. But Nigerians, we would rather look for where the remuneration is high, not where the service is high.
Okay, you are the Information Commissioner for Ekiti State.
Yes.
Tell us the truth. Did money actually pass around during the Ekiti 2014 elections?
Thank you very much. There is no election anywhere in the world where you don't spend money. There was fundraising activity in Abuja for my candidate. There was fundraising activity in Lagos for my country. Some of the fundraising activities were even done without his knowledge because people were supporting him. Nobody wins an election alone. But as for saying, becoming an omnipresent witness, where you are able to know how much exactly was given to your candidate, that would be ridiculous. Because if I want to, let's examine the plausibility of a story, because I can't say it's a lie because I was not there. But I want to believe that if you are going to exchange money with somebody, it's done in confidentiality. But when Mr. Aluko said, I can mention 7 people who were there when we were giving the money, it doesn't look like money to me any longer, because most of the monies I have been given all my life is done in confidentiality. They say, please, I want to see you. And then they give you the money where you can come out and confide in the people you came with that man gave. That's the way my father used to even give me my school fees and pocket money. He says, come inside the room and he gives you your pocket money. It's not something, money is not something you want to give and you call a press conference, 7 people from this side, maybe another 10 people from this. Those stories don't add up. And in subsequent interviews, which is also available on internet and everywhere, he said, I didn't say the president gave us money. I said the president supported us. So you can have, already I have 3 versions of the same, story. Okay. But certainly every election is oiled with money.
Okay, the opposition are now claiming that the election was rigged with the help of the military.
How?
Was that correct?
The interviewer continued to ask Mr. TK that, how? And I will still want to say how. Because throughout, not a single person was arrested. Not a single ballot box was snatched. And when the result was announced, the man with the major interest, that is Dr. Kayode Fayemi, conceded defeat immediately. And no protest from anywhere, not any ward, not any quarter, not any town, not any local government against the election result. So if people felt, have you not seen election? Ekiti State people are people who believed in their rights. They saw the votes counted and they saw that their votes counted. And the second day, everybody went about their business. If there was rigging, if there was influencing in any form, and let me tell you this statistically, that was the election that has thrown up the highest number of voters in Ekiti State, 376,000. During Adebayo's election, the whole total number of votes cast is about 220-something thousand. In Shegun's election, which was again nullified, it was a little bit. But this time, 400 and something thousand people got the PVC. 376,000 of them came out to vote. So the soldiers' presence, the military men presence, was actually something that gave people confidence that, oh yes, we know that we are safe. And they came out. How come 376,000 people came out to vote? And the man said their leaders were in the bush. Don't forget that PDP got 100-something thousand votes, APC got 100-something thousand votes. The margin was not, it was just that we were able to win in every quarters because, he's a tireless campaigner. He has his records. Most of the roads we were planning to go and campaign, he would tell the community, I beat this road. And nobody could say no.
Okay, now that the governor has waived his immunity, like he said,
yes,
to allow the EFCC arrest him.
Yes.
Has he been approached by any of the security agencies so far?
On what? Because TKO is talking Tales by Moonlight. No, you don't. Security agents are not politicians. You don't show a tape of an arms band and of what again? Because those are the evidences that we can see, and the others are stories, conjectures. And then you say, what will you arrest him for? For the elections were challenged at the tribunal, the lowest court. They were challenged at the Court of Appeal. On all scores, they were challenged at the Supreme Court. And the man won in all the courts. You first of all win on the field, you win at the tribunal, you win at the Court of Appeal, and you win at the Supreme Court. And then the election itself we are talking about was 20 months ago. So he's trying to make, rake up murky waters, make like somebody said, generally make life difficult for the governor. But it's nothing. It's just to keep him on his fought harder battles before. So there is nothing. That election is gone. I was at the Kaduna military panel of Major General Oyebade. I was there, and I told them that they should not allow them. So because the United States Department of State praised their gallantry and said they hope that what happened in Ekiti will be replicated in Osun. It was replicated in Osun, but APC won, and there was no complaint. In Bayelsa State, just one local government was host to about 4,000 soldiers in the last, I think more than 4,000 soldiers, just one local government. And still, PDP won. So soldiers don't vote. They imbue confidence and they discourage thugs. So if you have built all your hopes on thugs that will snatch ballot boxes, now that President Buhari is in power, I advocate that the next election in Ekiti State, they should send double the number of soldiers they sent on June 21, 2014. And
why is that?
Because we are still going to win. Because he is now commander-in-chief of the armed forces. You should send the soldiers. They shouldn't vote. They should maintain peace and then allow us to vote. We will still win. Because we are building roads. We are improving life. We are making... Let me tell you this, and I want Ekitis in diaspora to clap for us on this. When we left Ekiti State in 2006, in this manner and circumstances we left, Ekiti was ranked 7th in performance in NECO and WAEC. When we came back in 2014, we were 34th, behind Yobe, Adamawa, and all that, where we even have insurgency. No disrespect to those indigenes from those states. Now we came in, we did our educational summit, the governor waved his magic wand, clap, clap, clap. We are 11th in 1 year, from 34th position to 11th position. What did we do? We motivated the teachers, we appointed the tutor general, we gave gifts to best primary school teacher. You see them on that. We gave them brand new cars. We got them motivated. Once we got them motivated, they went to work, and in 1 year, this is evidence.
Okay, we go for a short break now. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
I'm holding my head is up. This lights keep flashing on. I know it's my spot today. Me taking my shine away. Right now me standing tall. No falling hand, no doll. 'Cause we're here and the seas breaking from the north. Oh, oh, breaking from the north. Oh, oh, breaking from the north. Oh, oh, breaking from the north. Oh, oh.
Thank you.
So we're back. Now we want to know what is really happening in Ekiti State. We've heard so much about stomach infrastructure.
Yeah.
What does that mean to an average Ekiti indigene?
Thank you very much. The aim of democracy, the purpose of democracy is peace. The end of justice is peace. A peaceful man is a man who is nutritiously contented first. In fact, Yoruba say, "Tebi ba ti kúrò nínú iṣẹ́, iṣẹ́ bùṣe." It's not a new concept. And that's why when a man comes into your house and says, "I have tons of problems," you give him water first. Because you want him to at least have some reasonable level of comfort. So when we came into Ekiti State was, they were barbarized. We had teachers, we had civil servants who were being threatened with sack every day. Of course, they were being owed salaries, they were being owed deductions from for their cooperative. These are things that can be cross-checked on paper. And then we came in, we saw a need to restore hope. We had a population of artisans who had not been patronized for about 4 or 5 years because the government was a government of strangers by strangers for strangers. Only one person got the renovation of all the secondary schools in each senatorial district, over 100 schools. Instead of giving it to artisans in that community, carpenters and all that. So they did it all by themselves. Only one person supplied the aluminum claddings for the whole state. So this was what we met. And we saw a people who were hopeless, who were downcast. And so we had to do a special program for those who are below. And don't also forget that the World Bank and all international agencies have rated some people as living below the survival level in Nigeria. Those people who cannot fend for themselves, they're all over the places, all over the cities. So the governor, who has always done that in his private capacity, feed people, help people, now made it, promoted it to a state policy. And this policy does not, apart from the chicken you see him giving out to people, the rice, it also extends. We gave 1.2 billion contract to artisans in the state to energize that sector.
A lot of people have a certain perception about Mr. Governor Ayodele Fayose, His Excellency,
yes.
in the diaspora, because of the kind of news that we read on the social network about the state. How will you describe your governor?
My governor, courageous, you can't take that away from him. Forthright, he tells you what he feels. Politician, he says he's a professor of politics. I agree totally with him. Tireless campaigner, yes. Good man to have in your corner if you are in politics in Ekiti State or Nigeria, yes. Kind person, that is expressed in his stomach structure. Very innovative, that is evident in his educational summit. You will even think he's a university teacher. His educational summit and his revolution in the education sector in the state. And let me tell you one thing, very forgiving. When we came in, he was asked to relieve the vice chancellor of the university, the state university, of his job because they said he was pro the former government. And he said, if the man was not pro the former government, I would have removed him because that government put him in position. And I don't intend to tinker with higher institutions. And he went ahead and reduced the school fees of the university by 20,000 per student. So, Mr. Ayo Fayose, politician par excellence, kind person, tireless campaigner, he defeated Adebayo first, then put Fayemi against Segun Oni. He supported Fayemi and put him there, and then he now defeated Adebayo, Fayemi, and Segun Oni together in one election on June 21, 2014. So he also has a way of attracting envy because no individual in Ekiti State has won election twice, and no Nigerian has been governor twice in Ekiti State, and no Nigerian has defeated the incumbent twice. So if you know what I mean, such a man will be subject. It's just like you see an athlete is always outshining the other ones. Okay. You want to find out the secret of his success. That is it.
Okay. Let's talk about the case of perjury against Mr. Tokpaluko, who was a whistleblower recently. We had news that the magistrate court in Ekiti State actually issued a warrant of arrest. Was that politically induced?
Well, if a man said, I went to court and lied, I'm not a lawyer, but I don't know what that means. He says he's a PhD holder, and he knows what he was doing. If you go to court and you swear on oath, and then you go round again, I think he's still not going to, I'm not a lawyer, but I think he's still not going to be perjury until he goes to court and swears another affidavit. Because what he was doing there, he can say it is Stays by the Moonlight. He can say it is just jokes, and he can say it is opposed jokes, because he only has one affidavit. What he has said there is not on oath. So I'm just saying this because he's our friend, so that he can still begin to dance around that. But the earlier he recants, he has been recanting. The one he did on TVC was different from the one he did on channels, and the one he did on audio with some reporter that is also on internet is very much different from the one he did on TVC. If you compare the three, you see that every day is trying to say, I didn't say that. Okay. I didn't mean it like that.
Is Mr. Tolpalco still a staunch member of PDP?
There is no entrance exam into joining a political party.
He claims he's still a member.
If he has been removed as secretary of the party at the state level, and he says he is still a member of the PDP in his ward, the chairman of his ward, because essentially you can't join PDP in the state. You have to join PDP or whatever party at your ward. And his ward chairman will know whether he's still a member, but he is no longer the secretary of the party, because if he was secretary of the party, he wouldn't be saying what he was saying on air.
Okay. You say there's no opposition in Ekiti State as if
there is opposition, why would we be winning 16-0, 3-0, 6-0? The opposition, you know that it is government that helps opposition. You understand? With your inactivity, with your blind policies, with your anti-people policies, the opposition will spring up. As we speak, a lot of people who didn't vote for Fayose are now supporting him, because nobody thought that you could remove the Ojaba, the King's Market, and then put another one there. In 18 months from now or thereabouts, when we will have completed that market, there will not be a single, in fact, you need microscope to find opposition in Ekiti State, because we are making that market as big as Tejo Market. It's an ambitious project, but we are going to do it because it's going to provide employment. The old market that we had to take away was about 500 to 1,000 years old. So this one, we are building it to last and last and last. And those are the legacies that people always fight Fayose against, because they see that once this man can achieve this, you understand? Once he can achieve this, he will become a colossus. If not, they are not fighting. Why is it that if a man is reducing the cost of projects and saying my predecessor did this for 1 billion, and I'm proud to do it for 400 million, and you say he's embezzling money? If he wants to embezzle money, he will say inflation has taken it to 1.5 billion. So Fayose is not a man. You see the way he's always dressed. He's not a man of vanity. He's a man of simple needs. He tells you, I don't need more than this, my t-shirt and my jeans. I don't have to dress like somebody from the moon for me to be governor. I'm governor of ordinary people, and so I'm an ordinary governor. So those are the things. They say he eats by the roadside, he dines with the common man. A lot of elites that hated him in 2003 for thinking that, because in their head, a governor is somebody in the air. You know, he doesn't sneeze, he doesn't foul air, he doesn't fart. But then now they saw a governor that is meeting with people, shaking hands. They say, no, our governor shouldn't be like that. But now they are now agreeing, because in touching the people, you are able to feel their pains, to feel their pulse. So you don't just take a bulldozer one day and say, clear out the shops here. I want to plant flowers, like our predecessors did. Our predecessors used about 2 billion to plant flowers. Nobody is talking about that. Where are the flowers? We will not do such things. And then the elites that come to us with a lot of grandiose projects that we know will not work, we reject them. Okay. So those people, as for those in diaspora, we are looking for partnership. We are looking for partnership. We are a honest government.
In what areas do you want Nigerian diaspora to?
Tourism, we have a lot of tourist potentials in the state. One is a very peaceful state. We are looking for cooperation in the areas of agriculture. We are looking for cooperation in the areas of infrastructural development. We are looking for cooperation in the areas of educational development. For example, we want to make our institutions to be full boarding. If you come and partner with us in Ekiti State, we will give you land, you will build hostels and operate it within the university environment. People like they should just, we have 14 commissioners. We are always on duty. You have the governor's number. You can send a text to him anytime, and he is going to acknowledge those texts.
What about the rumors of thuggery in the state? Is that correct?
The rumors of
thuggery.
Thuggery.
High level of thuggery.
No, let me tell you about that one. A poor Ekiti man is headstrong. A rich Ekiti man is headstrong. An educated Ekiti man is headstrong. Because we are principled people. And an uneducated Ekitima is headstrong. So if you see me as being headstrong, I am only an Ekitima. You in diaspora, you are headstrong. Because when you are principled, you have nothing to hide. What you do is when you approach us in Ekiti, we will give you, for example, we will avail you with the cadastral map of Ekiti State. We will take you to the area. It's shameful that the Gosi water that is being taken out of Ikogosi Warm Spring is not a project solely owned by Ekiti State indigenous. We are looking at a situation where we can partner with a lot of you, give you adequate information. I'm saying don't get it into your head that this is what I'm going to Ekiti to do. Come and let us show you the areas you can actually partner with us and then get the returns for your money.
Okay, before we go, last line, a lot of people are watching the Ekiti State indigenous spread across Europe, watching you on our global platform right now. What kind of message of hope would you would like to give to them? Because they've heard so much about the state, they really want to know the true condition of that state now, because the state is there to their heart. What message would you like to give to them?
The message I have for them is message of peace. I want them to know that the end purpose of justice itself is peace. And peace is not for justice, justice is for peace. Democracy is for peace. Peace is not for democracy. So when last year some people took off from wherever they took off from and say, we are coming to Ekiti State, we are coming to impeach the governor of Ekiti State, we are coming to disrupt the peace of Ekiti State, such attitude should not be encouraged. This is the same thing this man is doing. He is not saying the governor is not applying money for roads. He is not saying he's not tackling ecological problems. He's just saying, this man rigged the election, I've taken him to EFCC, I must disrupt the peace of the state. Ekiti State, either at home or abroad, should always resist any attempt to disrupt the peace of that state. Let there be peace. If you want to investigate anything, first of all, let us have peace. Any rancorous movement should be taken with suspicion. If somebody like the man that started giving us the last negative, at a time in Ekiti State, we had 2 governors in one day. Ekiti State has the highest turnover of governors in Nigeria. We had 7 governors within a space of about 8 years. And we don't want it. And then we don't want to be teleguided from outside. Because when Obasanjo says at that time that the governor of the state was bad, everybody in the Ekiti State jumped, and then they brought a man from Ogun State to come and be administrator. And he was administrator beyond 6 months that was granted by the Senate. And nobody talked in diaspora at that time. Nobody felt insulted that they are ruling my state with impunity without legal backing. So we want them to support the state passionately, to examine every area. Yes, 20 months ago there was an election. But what we are now saying is that the man elected, is he doing the job that they want him to do? If yes, let's leave history to history.
Mr. Larry, we're very privileged and we appreciate your time at this point in time.
It is my job to serve my principal. Thank you very much. And to defend my state and showcase the state is a big opportunity.
Yes, it's been an interesting discourse with the Honorable Commissioner for Information Ekiti State, Mr. Larry Okusue. He's been able to tell us the true story about what is really happening in Ekiti State. Hope you enjoyed that. If you want to get in touch with him or get in touch with the Ekiti State government, the numbers are right on the screen right now. You can actually give them a call if you want to invest or partner with the Ekiti State government. This is where we're going to wrap up this program today. Keep watching Ben TV, the first ethnic satellite TV station in the UK.
I'm holding my head is up, this lights keep flashing on. I know it's my spot today, me taking my shine away. Right now me standing tall, no falling hand, no doll, 'cause we're here and the seas breaking from the north. Oh, oh, breaking from the north. Oh, oh, breaking from the north. Oh, oh, breaking from the north. Oh, oh.
need to plan very well how your day will look like at the end of, every other day is how your morning is.
The single act of the government insisting on the treasury single account has saved the country more than ₦1 trillion. And we believe that if we can tame corruption, even if oil is selling for $10 a barrel, we'll still be able to run the country very well.
The CK means I'm encouraging him to be strong enough, firm. He doesn't need to look back. He should pursue this matter to a logical conclusion, and he'll enter into our history book as one of the best things that could have happened to this nation as a country.
EFCC should make its anti-corruption war total. Whether PDP, APC, it doesn't matter. The most important thing is that let it be total. Let Nigerians see that it is transparent in its dealings.
I'm holding my head is up. This lights keep flashing on. I know it's my spot today. Me taking my shine away.